Bad Boys Ride or Die is the latest film in the Bad Boys franchise starring Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. So today, let's rank all 4 films from worst to best. Hey everybody, my name's Justin here. I try to watch everything that hits theaters and on streaming services. If you guys are like me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and click that notification for more up and coming content. Leave your list down below. How would you rank all 4 of the Bad Boys films from worst to best? Coming in last place, Bad Boys Ride or Die, the latest film. And I gotta say, this was a lot of fun. I don't think any Bad Boys film is that bad. They're all very consistent with its story and its action. The directors from the 3rd film are the same directors for the 4th film. They continue off of that style that Michael Bay set within his first 2 Bad Boys films. This movie, I liked its story. Even though the villain side of it was pretty generic, I like that it continued the storyline with his son Armando and having some stakes in here regarding the captain that passed away in the 3rd film. I like that they were able to continue that story, really giving them a purpose to return and have some stakes and some urgency set within this film. The action's a lot of fun. I like some of the different techniques that they have and some shootout scenes. The banter between Martin Lawrence and Will Smith is still once again very hilarious. They have a genuine relationship within here. Martin Lawrence's son-in-law in here has a chance to shine, and I really would like to see him be more involved in future films. But Ride or Die, I like the story. I like the continuation of that 3rd film and just really giving them a purpose. Coming in 3rd place is Bad Boys. The first Bad Boys film was a lot of fun. This was Michael Bay's first film and the style just wasn't there yet. When you look at the 2nd film compared to the 1st film, the style is vastly different. And you really didn't get to know the characters so much within this film, as Mike and Marcus have to act like the other person to try to get a witness to play along with that. And so you really don't get to understand who they are so much within that first film. You spend too much of that movie trying to get the person to play like that other person. So at times you feel like you just want to have that storyline kind of be slowed down a little bit so you get to know Mike and Marcus on a more deeper level. But the action's a lot of fun and the storyline is more convoluted for more of a simple story. It's not as big and grand as Bad Boys 2, but I really like this film. The banter between Marcus and Mike is very strong in here. You see that they rely on each other, they get on each other's nerves, and that adds so much humor within this film. Michael Bay was able to take a simple story and have a buddy cop film. It's really expand on that and have a really thrilling movie. Coming in 2nd place, Bad Boys for Life, the 3rd film, which I think should have been the title for the 4th film, but this is where you really got to know Marcus and Mike on a deeper level. Even the 2nd film, they spent a lot of time lying to each other. They're terrible liars. But the 3rd film was where you got to really understand these characters, what they are going through, where they are at in their career. The idea of retiring is weighing them down. The past is coming back to haunt them. They're able to expand on the characters, introducing Armando, and just the back and forth between the characters and accepting younger people to work with as well. It's able to just build off of where they were in that 2nd film and where they are on the 3rd film at their point in life and career. And it's much deeper and more personal, but the action is very strong. Changing directors for Michael Bay and having the style of action film reminiscent to that 2nd film, but also very strong. So you see that style that plays out within this movie, but also just building a more coherent story and just building off of the characters and giving them more emotion to them, really understanding who they are and reason why they work so well within these films. But coming in 1st place, Bad Boys 2. It's got a low Rotten Tomatoes score, but this is such a exhilarating film. The style is just raised to the extreme. Michael Bay found his style within Bad Boys 2 and just kind of ran with it all. It's really entertaining. The storyline itself is not as coherent or deep as Bad Boys for Life, but the action definitely is there. It's long, but you have a lot of shootout scenes with great direction, exhilarating moments. The action, the intensity is raised so much within this film, and I just can't help but have a smile on my face when watching this film. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's very dumb at times, but I had an absolute blast with this movie. But it does a lot to try to build these characters. As you see, Mike is in a relationship with Marcus's sister, but they're lying constantly throughout this film. And that's where also you don't get to know the characters too much because of all that lying, but it is a chance for them to feel more connected throughout this movie and relying on each other. Bad Boys 2, the action is thrilling, it's over the top, it's dumb at times, but I have so much fun when watching Bad Boys 2. I've seen it a few times, and every single time I do see it, I just appreciate what Michael Bay was able to do. Even if some of his films are not the best, I had a lot of fun with this movie. So there you guys have it, all 4 Bad Boys films ranked worst to best. How would you rank them? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Justin Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy, YouTube.